Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome to something a little bit different. Today we're playing The Binding of Isaac. I've been talking about this for a couple of days in my daily Terraria series, so I thought I would give it a shot. I'm working on the next Terraria episode. It's going to be a little bit late, and I'm also drafting up my new series, so I thought this is a nice little filler. So a little bit of backstory here. I'm not that great at The Binding of Isaac, but then again, I'm not very good at a lot of games. So I thought we could start up a brand new save file because I haven't played the PC edition in about a year and a half. So here is file number 2, and we will start a brand new run with Isaac on normal, just to get warmed up. So I guess I should start with a little bit of a backstory about me and The Binding of Isaac. So a full kind of like story to this. I was actually gifted the original Flash game a good couple of years ago by my friend Waffles. Waffles, who you might know, was actually one of the Terraria artists. I absolutely love the dude. He's a pretty much a lifelong friend at this point. But he gifted me the Flash version back in the day, and I loved it, but I didn't really play it all that often at first. I thought it was a really quirky game, and I liked the concept, but I couldn't fully ever get into it. Now, what actually ended up happening was I had another friend called Callum who was also very much into the game, and he was really good. He was really, really good at it. And occasionally he would come around and I would sit and watch him play, and watching him play really started getting me into the game. And then he recommended a YouTuber called Northern Lion, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's how I found out about NL. But NL is another YouTuber who plays The Binding of Isaac every day, and he's really good. It's very interesting to watch. So I was very excited, to say the least, about the remastering of this game, which is so long ago. This is way old news. But if you guys don't know, this started off as a Flash game and then got remastered. But look, if you're this far into the video, you probably already know that. So I remember being so excited for this new version of the game. Like, I looked at every single teaser. I critiqued the pixel art. I thought it would be a disaster. But no, I love this game, and when it came out, I played a hell of a lot on Vita, because at the time I had this really crummy job, right? I'll tell you my job. So essentially, I worked as a glass collector for a little while, but this is like, how to start this job is essentially, I started as a, like, kitchen cleaner, essentially. So, you know, you got to clean the plots? You got to clean the pots, and you've also got to, like, wipe down the sides and, you know, general maintenance and stuff. And then after a while of, like, being bored cleaning pots, I was like, okay, I'm just going to start helping out with the cooking. So I would, like, try and get involved as much as I could. I would, like, try and take over the other chef that they had. And that's pretty much what happened. And I was offered the full role as chef, so I took it. So I worked this job where I was working as a chef in this really crummy little, like, kind of, like, pub restaurant. And when I wasn't doing that, I was also being a glass collector at the night time, which is essentially where you just hang around a nightclub until 4 or 5 in the morning, picking up after people, and it's a terrible, terrible job. But what made it better was some of the friends I actually got to work with, and that was pretty decent. But anyway, going back to this crummy little job, when it hit the winter season, because it was in a beach town, nobody ever came to this really terrible little restaurant, right? Probably because I was the one cooking the food. So nobody ever came, and I had all this free time. Like, I was so unsure why they didn't just sack me, because nobody was ever ordering food. And so what I would do is I'd bring in my Vita, and I'd play The Binding of Isaac for about 5-6 hours a day. And it was great. I loved it. And then I played the Vita version multiple times afterwards in big bulk sessions, you know, just getting into the game. But the problem is the Vita version never got AFTERBIRTH Plus, which is the expansion to Rebirth. So, you know, I was always pretty gutted about that. And because of that fact, I never really got to experience AFTERBIRTH until it came out on the Nintendo Switch, because I was never too interested in sitting down and playing Isaac at a PC. I was always somebody who would play if I, like, got stuck anywhere, because I didn't drive until last year, so I would take public transport pretty much all the time. And if I ever had public transport, I would always be the guy with his Vita out, essentially. So that's it, and when the Switch version came out with AFTERBIRTH Plus, I just wasn't feeling Isaac at the time, and that was it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So to explain my knowledge of the game, I know a good amount about Rebirth. I don't know anything about AFTERBIRTH Plus really, and that's literally it. The cool thing about actually doing this though is it's a challenge for me because, as you guys know, I play Terraria pretty much every day, and I am the master in my field at Terraria. You know, when it comes to making daily Terraria videos, I've been on the grind for about 8 years, so I kind of like, I know what I'm doing. You know, a 20-minute session of Terraria, which is always like a 40-minute session in reality. You know, nothing to really worry about for me. But with this, the issue is, like, I'm not very good at speaking for 35 minutes without a break. So this is the real challenge for me. So I feel like this is going to be a great opportunity for people that always listen just to hear me talk. You know, people that, you know, maybe tab out, they just listen. This is going to be a great opportunity for you. So you are getting about 15 minutes extra of me, you know, for this short duration of however long we're going to play The Binding of Isaac for while I draft up the next series of Terraria. So I do have a great fondness of this game. So since you last saw me in Terraria, I think it was I recorded an episode on Thursday, the day before Black Friday. Man, what have I been up to? Well, Black Friday rolled around in Britain. Now let me tell you, Black Friday in Britain, nobody gives, nobody cares, right? Got to keep this PG. Nobody cares, right? Because in Britain, Black Friday is not a big deal. In America, it's the day after Thanksgiving, and you have the tax rule and all that. You know, in Britain, we don't have that. We just have companies trying to hop on the bandwagon, essentially. And, oh, yes. Yes. I haven't had brimstone in so long. Do I take blue bit? No. We're going to leave that. We're going to leave that. And I'm also going to use my soul heart as well. One thing about me to be certain about is I don't know the name of any item in Isaac. I really don't. So that grey heart up there, I call that a soul heart. If I get a white heart, I just call it a white heart. That's pretty much it. A red heart and a black heart. That's it. Wait, do they even have red? I don't know. Anyway, so Black Friday rolled around in Britain. Nobody cares about Black Friday, but this year, people really, really cared. I was really surprised because every other year, it's kind of a meme. Like, there's a shop in Britain called Curry's, or it's called PC World. And last year, they had this big Black Friday event in London. So people were supposedly, like, lining round the block to go into the store at midnight. And they actually filmed the event to signify just how, you know, special of a moment this was going to be. Turns out, not so much, right? They opened the doors. It was midnight, you know, freezing cold. In walks one man. One man, and that's it. Just the one. He walks in, he walks over to a Telly, he buys the Telly. That was it. That was literally it. It was amazing. It was beautiful to witness. So imagine that. You spend all this money on having a camera crew. You've got temporary staff, you know, everything's all boxed up for midnight. Nope. Nope. So I don't think they did that this year, but because of it, people were like, it was rammed in there. Like, I went into PC World to do my little quick comparison, and yeah, very, very busy indeed. People were like walking out with big massive plasmas and all that mad stuff. I actually did go and pick up a TV because I've had this TV in my bedroom for a couple of years now. When I moved into my my original flat, so I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, you know, away from my parents essentially. And when I moved to where I moved to, I was broke. I didn't have any money because I spent all of my money on a deposit for the house, and I had to pay some rent up front. So I was really broke. And one of the perks about moving in and signing up for bills is that, say, like, you get an electric bill, sometimes they will gift you an Amazon voucher just for signing up with them. So I would always go with the bill companies that would give me Amazon vouchers, and I managed to, like, scrape up enough money to get this TV because I didn't have a TV in my house, and that's the TV I've been using for many years. So I got this anyway for, I got it in Black Friday. I think it was, God, wrong button. I got it in Black Friday. I think it was like 3 and a bit years ago. But anyway, Black Friday, man. So I did pick up a new Telly because I was like, it's time. It's time. And I was very happy with it. But yeah, very, very busy. The only thing I didn't put into consideration, though, is I drive a very small car. Like, a very small car. And it doesn't really fit anything. Like, my friends kind of joke about the fact that it's so small. And I bought a Telly. I didn't really think about, oh, you know, how am I going to get this Telly in my car? Because you couldn't have it delivered. So I just winged it. And if it was 5 centimeters bigger, it would not have fit in my car. Now, the good thing is, another YouTuber, Python GB, MC, whatever you want to call him. He's got a few different names here now. Thankfully, oh, don't fancy that. Thankfully, he lives close now, and he has a bigger car. So I think I would have been fine to ring him up. It was quite late, you know. But at least I've got that, you know, that confidence that he's going to be there, I guess, in a way. So what did I get from that room then? I got 2 soul hearts, and I'm going to have to start it now. If I was to use that item... Right, okay. I was just testing out my cards then. For some reason, I thought that might actually take you to the boss room. It's been a little while, like I say, since I played. So, just figuring it all out pretty hard. But what have I done since then? Well, I actually spent the day trying to get in the Christmas spirit because I haven't really been feeling it this year. I've been trying to get in the Christmas spirit for days, but it's not been working. So we actually travelled today, me and my partner Courtney, to like a big shopping centre in Britain. I would love to name it for you guys, but you know, I'm always trying to be a little bit careful these days about how much you you know, give away location-wise, because I got some mad stories about that, and maybe one day we'll go into that. But I guess for now, we went to the shopping centre, and yeah, what a blast. I actually feel really Christmassy now, and I think that's like, I guess the main bit about Christmas is obviously like helping people, getting people gifts and such. So it was good. Oh God, can you quit out with the teleporting me everywhere? Right, yeah, we'll buy that. The Hanged Man, that's not actually bad. Huh, man, this floor is going to go on forever. I keep, like, trying to, I don't know. I like, when I play The Binding of Isaac, I'm somebody who likes to, like, really explore. Because I feel like if you don't explore, you're kind of limiting yourself. Because you never know if there's going to be a tinted rock, if there's going to be a room with a chest in it, and this chest is going to contain, you know, like Tammy's head, for example. These are the enemies, by the way, I am absolutely terrible with. I always have been. Way, there we go. Can't go get that. I don't really want it either, though, to be honest. Wait, is that a HP upgrade? Oh, it is. I thought it was a Yum Heart. I'm so glad I grabbed that. Could you imagine? And I've looked it up afterwards, and the video never would have gone out. Would have deleted it. But I had a great time shopping. It's funny, though, because I went to the shop the other day, and I was, you know, doing a little bit of Christmas shopping, you know, getting it started, because it's November, right? You know, I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to Christmas shopping, I get it late. You know, I don't go in November. This is like a real new thing for me. So I get to the shop, it's November, and I buy my first gift, and I get to the till, and the woman's like, oh, you doing some Christmas shopping? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing some Christmas shopping. She's like, so this must be it, right? This must be the last gift. I'm like, no. It's November. Like, why would you think that? I don't feel like there's any man out there that's that organized. I don't know about you, though. You might be one of these people, like, she was like, oh, I get all of my stuff in January, in the January sales. I don't want to be that person's friend. That's too much organization. That's intimidating almost. All right, this is going, you know what? This run became nice and chill once I got brimstone. The only thing you've really got to be careful of now, well, I have to be careful of, is the fact that if I take a bunch of dumb damage, I'm going to obviously, like, I'm going to ruin the run. Because 4 hearts, not bad, but I could really do with some spirit hearts to really, like, keep things looking safe. Because you never know. You could go into a room where I don't recognize an enemy or a layout, because that might happen at some point, and it's not going to be good. Right, I don't want to play the blood bank because I don't have many hearts and I don't need the cash. I also don't want to play the key game. So I think the best course for me to do would be to blow this up. Alright, so for that I got a mini bomb, another bomb, a key, and some coins. I think it might be best to place a bomb here as well. Ooh, gotta be careful of those mini bombs. It's kind of strange to see the little ones, I'm not gonna lie. The thing I really love about The Binding of Isaac, truthfully, is it's the randomization, like, the fact that every run can be completely different. I think that's why it's such a satisfying game to watch. I love The Binding of Isaac for that. A little bit of backstory about me, right? So if I was to ever have a child, I've had this written down, everyone knows this for a long time, I would call it Isaac. I love the name Isaac, always have done. And it turns out my my partner's parents had another kid, so obviously her brother, and they called it Isaac. So in reality, like, I'm never getting that name unless I break up with her, right? And to be honest, right, is that the kind of compromise you really want to make in life, you know, over a name? Because I'm considering it, because it's such a good name. It's true, though. It is a good name. Okay, I'm gonna go in the shop and hopefully she'll never hear this. Okay, I'm gonna go down here and check this out. Greed, not bad, not bad. So when it comes to like long form content and stuff, I really like longer content these days. When I was younger and on YouTube, I used to avoid videos that were long, truthfully. But I feel like ever since I've gotten older, like I'm like, let me listen to a podcast. You know, I'm in the car, I'm like, cool, whack a podcast on. I'm not like, whack a banger on. I'm like, yeah, come on, let's chill out to a podcast. I really am. Like, it's kind of surprising, to be honest, because of the fact I was so against it. When I was a kid, though, the only podcast I would really like listen to is the Yog Pod. So this is a Yogscaster podcast that came out a good few years ago, and I just loved it. I used to have this this temporary job for a little while, and I remember I used to be on the bus, and I'd be like howling at it, like really trying to keep my cool as I'm like laughing about, you know, two guys in their early 30s, you know, jesting around and that. But they have a new podcast now called the Triforce. It's really good. It's different people, but same kind of concept. I do love it. I didn't even see us. Oh, the fly! Oh my god, my eyes were so in the to people that are just like watching from a distance or like not really paying attention. I was like having my eye focused on the little familiar that we've got like walking around with us. So I wasn't realizing that there was a red fly basically just swarming me. In terms of health, I really am doing a proper botched job of this. But I've been given such a damage upgrade, I don't feel like I can complain, truthfully. What's this? Brown cap fartoon. That is not an item I'm familiar with. I'm going with louse because I presume that the louse is something that will summon... Oh, this boss. I'm presuming it's something that will summon familiar spiders every now and again. Oh, God. I feel like I fought a variant of this in the Vita version. I don't feel like this is in the Vita version at this stage. I feel like you have to unlock this in the Vita version. Ooh, okay. That's one hit. That's two. Okay. 1.5 health. Okay, little chubby has appeared in the basement. I also got soul heart, dark matter. Is it called dark matter or dark punch? All right, fear shot. And a little bit of health. Ooh. This is getting tense, I'm not going to lie. Like, in terms of keeping my cool, it's a hard time. Oh, I would love those blue flames. But I'm not going to get them. Oh, hurry up. Oh, you moron! Oh, my God. I, like, proper botched that. Okay. Oh, I got my wish, because I got my... Oh, God. I got my wish, because I got my blue flames. How did I get out that room? Did I actually finish them off? I didn't even notice. Okay, so there's a key. Here was my wish. Go on. Nope. Okay, no heart for us. Oh, this. Yeah, we're playing this. Let's just play this for a little while. This could be really good. Nope. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. That's not what I wanted at all. I don't know whether to go into this fight now or to, like... I don't know, because we've still got so much we could do on the floor. I would hate to lose, though. But I feel like I've got the potential to win. You know what I mean? So I feel like the trade-off is I feel like we should check out a few more rooms. Yeah, like little things like that. Like we just went into this room, we got a little bit more health. You never know. The mom fight is pretty chill, isn't it, really? Okay, let's kill these red fires and we'll crack on. But I had a great time Christmas shopping today, I really did. Like, the only thing that they had that I thought was like a little bit sinister. So, there's an area of this shopping centre and they have this big, giant, like, Christmas display. And it blares out, like, really classical Christmas music, like Carol of the Bells. So, like, you're from a distance and all you can hear is... Da, 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 like Home Alone kind of style. And because it's in Home Alone, whenever there's a tense situation, I'm like, there's a tense situation coming up. But next to the tree now, they've got these two, like, armed guards, and they're blasting out. So you look forward and you see two armed guards, and you can hear Carol of the Bells. It's very sinister. I don't think they were really going for that approach, but, you know, the mind wanders. You never know. Okay. I'm still not used to these random bombs popping out. Some more hearts for me. I literally copped out so early in this run. Like, brimstone on the first deal with the devil. Nice. So we'll check out a few more rooms, and then I think we'll call this a run. We'll go fight Mom. I'm pretty certain it's Mom next. Haven't, like I say, I haven't played in a little while, so I haven't started a new save file in a while. That's the big thing, right? There's a heart. Oh, moron. Blew myself up. Okay, another bomb, and we'll just clear out the rest. I completely forgot about my golden room, you know. Okay, these guys are leaving so much creep. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I want to take that yet. Okay, so what's this? Analog stick, 360 tears. I don't know what that is. Is that something that will have a different effect if you weren't using brimstone? Because I've never experienced this item. There are a lot. Like, there's been booster packs since I last played. And I think the booster pack concept is great. I actually used it for a Terraria video about, you know, adding in community-made items in little micro Terraria patches. How well would that work? And I actually made a little list of my my booster pack ideas. I was very proud of that video. I thought it was a really cool concept. And it was all inspired by the Binding of Isaac. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's Loki. Oh, so it's not even Mom. Okay. I don't know what to do when it's got Fear Shot on. I'm not used to Loki. I haven't fought Loki in a while. In a while. For real. Alright, that was a chill fight. And a magic mushroom as well. Yeah, come on, let's just leave this floor. This floor's been going on for a while. That's alright, you get a little bit extra time with me, guys. Because I didn't even know that it's the one before Mom. Alright, that's locked. I don't know what a mirror does. I've never experienced mirrors. So I think that's something I will look up after this run. Because of the fact I don't want to... Right, I got a bunch of money, actually. Let's place this just for a little while. See if we can get anything good. Right, what are you popping out? A bomb? I don't think it was really worth a bomb. And a key? Okay, so what's this? The bean. 2 on command. Okay. Why have I just got bean items? Oh, is that what that does? And it recharges. Oh, do you know what? I think I was thinking it was the bean this whole time. Ooh. That was decent. I don't need that because I'm not going to go to the next floor anyway. That little white heart, so I'll leave that behind. Oh, snap. Oh, man, got to try and chill with that. Oh, God, I'm terrible with these bombs. Oh, I got the tick. No. Why did I pick that up? I knew it the second I saw it. I was like, I know what that is. Here we go. And we'll take those. I knew it as well. I was like, I have burned in this run. That's all right. We're coming close to the end, so I guess losing out on my my special is not too bad. Look at that. Huh. Okay, well, we may as well check these out, because why not? I mean, we've got so much spare stuff. The gods have truly blessed us this time. Got a bunch of money. I should really be giving this to my my friendo here. Okay, look out for those small bombs, yeah? There you go. Right, let's open this up. Let's see what's inside. All right, let's give that to my dude. What do you give me? A bomb? Eh, it's all right. He's all right. What's this? Can't take it because of the tick. All right, so these ones are... they're blue and red, right? Okay. Ooh, a few bombs there. Right, I'm going to go into this room because why not? Surprised it wasn't a teleport, the amount of teleports I've had. Okay, I'm going to go over here for the small bombs. There we go. Right, what's this? Oh, goat's head. Really? That would have been so sick early on. That gives you deals with the devil, right? Guaranteed? That would have been so sick. But then again, look at my hearts, right? I'm kind of glad I never really pushed it with the original deal. What's in here? I did think it was going to be a good one. What's the High Priestess? Is that shop or is that mom fight? I can't remember. It's getting late. Oh, and I haven't had to use Wikipedia once during this run. I've got a tab open for Wikipedia in case I needed it because I didn't know what certain new changes would be. So I was like, I'll grab it. All right, the clicker. I don't know what this is. I don't, so I'll just take it. Okay, there we go. And we're coming up to the end. This is not bad at all. I'll just wait here. I think you can get through this room in one run, but I'll be fine. Oh, it charges you after you've pressed the button. Oh, that's interesting. I've never done one of those rooms before. Just trying to figure things out. I'll go in this shop because I don't think it can't be greed again, can it? Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll bank a bunch of cash. I'll just stay here for a little second. I'll drink some coffee. We'll let this go in. There we go. Blue map has appeared in the basement, and it's broken. Ah, right. Okay. So out we come. So, oh yeah, another cool little thing about the Binding of Isaac that I've got. I actually have a custom-made Binding of Isaac keyring. It's so sick. It's Isaac holding up the D6. Courtney got me it for, I think it was my birthday. It's so sick. Because the creator of the game's wife used to sell these really awesome custom figures for the Binding of Isaac, but I don't believe they're sold anymore. And I was too broke to ever buy one. So, getting this custom keyring was so sick. Alright, there we go. We peaked too early, guys. And there you go. Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on the hill. Well, we won! There we go. So you unlocked the womb. Purist. New challenge. Speed. Have a heart. Pride Day. Onan's Streak. The Guardian, April Fools, the Horsemen are loose. Cool, we've got Cuban meat as well, and there we go. Right, awesome. So that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Let me know if you liked it. If we hit 1,000 likes on this, I'll do another one. Hopefully we do, and that's it. All right, thank you all for watching, guys, and peace.